Can you use Lucario to like tailor?
No. Like,
You wanted to laugh hard
for gloves.
shit.
Riviere brought this for us to drink.
Someone else had told me actually.
Oh shit! It actually has stats.
And shit.
Yeah.
Someone came up to me again and told me that you don't talk at all. Still.
Who was that? Your job?
No, a friend of mine.
He said where? He said where?
I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys know him, Carlos.
Which Carlos?
He plays basketball a lot on 24th Street right here in Central.
There was like.
Not Ricky's Carlos.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's 70 Carlos.
Yeah.
Carlos Evangelista.
He's a little big. Get his last name.
That's the problem.
Calder?
Living
Bar-
in a Hispanic. Like,
Carlos
Barragan?
Baradon,
Yeah, I
we
know.
got like 70,000 people condensed
I know
in Union
who
City.
he is.
Yeah.
We got Carlos. Everyone's a
They're all
Carlos.
Hispanics.
Yo, did you see that?
Carlos.
He likes to meme
So many
the other
different
day.
Carlos, so many different fucking Luises. Like,
Well, that's what happens when the Hispanics, like, that's what I mean, like, the minority isn't the minority anymore.
Yeah, we are the majority,
the
man.
majority here.
We voting in stack.
We live in a
Like,
society.
realistically, bro,
I mean,
how
they're
many
trying to push the white
white
people in
cis
all these
males do you
condos.
guys see on the daily, bro?
I've been seeing a little bit more.
Oh, but you know for a fact that they're white.
No,
they
they could be like Cuban or
Italian, they
something.
could be Irish. Like that's not. You got to think that when those races of white came in, they were fucking ostracized.
That's true.
Irish,
Irish.
but all the cartoon arts that we learned about in school
Yeah, unless
when
you,
that
were,
shit
unless you
happened.
were like European, like British
Like,
type shit.
Yeah,
you
like
Oh.
at some point they were like, "Oh, now you're okay," but
Yeah.
like, I'm sure it was racist to everybody.
They used to call the Italians the white Negro. That's what they called it. I swear to God. I'm not even joking. That's
and
what
now
it's
they make
called.
all these Soprano movies like where
Yeah.
they get highly racially motivated. Like, it's
Bad
like,
stereotypical
Yo, but like-
Italian.
but like
you know.
the Soprano movie that came out, you see, like, and I call him that guy because I just don't know his name, but the guy like that was what's the main
Punisher?
guy's name? What's the main guy's name?
Tony?
Was he Tony?
Yeah.
Tony
In
The
the Soprano
guy,
movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
In the Soprano movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
His uncle, it was with an M.
Oh,
Oh, so that's it. Oh my god.
Punisher,
No.
the guy that plays Punisher?
It's something
think
as
so.
like thinny. Not
Now it's fucking gonna get us. But either way, the main character, like who the dad was, like the person that ends up dying in that movie, he man, this is why you got to stop smoking.
well, that's the nephew's dad, right? I forgot. I need to
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
the
yeah.
movie.
That's it. It was like
Yeah.
his uncle or whatever the fuck. But remind me why I was bringing this up.
About-
Racially motivated?
Yeah. About
Oh yeah,
whites.
because he has an altercation with like a dude that's like African American that's like under his payroll who ends up like coming out of his payroll starting his own shit without him knowing whatever. But you only see him that one or like two times at the beginning, and at the end it's like, yo, I'm fucking your girl. No, but that's how it
No
was. Like
chance.
there was one scene where they would just fuck, and then that's why he kills his wife because she tells him,
Yeah.
and then he just drowns her right there on the beach.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then fucking.
That movie's
And-
crazy. You
Is it good? I haven't seen it yet. Is it?
I feel like
You haven't even seen the Sopranos. No, but it's
I
a
feel
Sopranos
like you need
movie.
to
so-
tear it
But
into
it, no, but I know. But is it good?
Yeah.
Like, did they follow?
It's a
Could you
prequel.
tell it's a prequel? Like, did they make all those connections and all that shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Besides the family and all that.
Right.
Yo,
You see
you're
everybody.
gonna.
You see so many people.
Yeah, they definitely do. Because
Joey
then
Diaz is doing it too.
I heard.
What?
Yeah.
you find out who does it, and then you realize why this old fuck had to stick up his ass the whole time through the TV show.
Oh,
yeah.
his brother? I mean, no, his uncle? Uncle
yeah.
June? Fuck that guy,
I love that my descriptions are always like hella spot on, like and like
Not
because
like
I've never.
I knew he was gonna say it.
I knew it too. I was trying to steer away from it, but he did it anyway. But I was gonna say like that show was perfect, but like they kind of show why.
Why he's a piece of shit?
Yeah. I don't want to get too into it. but
Is
it's
his
like,
dad a big part of it too? Tony's dad? Like, cause
Not really.
no, but he was like the leader, wasn't he? Well, in the show they said that.
he kind of like that uncle kind of like takes more of it over.
Okay,
Yeah,
of the
'cause he
movie.
was the more
Like he was
figure
doing shit.
over.
Who
more
plays
at
him?
the time?
Who plays him?
I forget.
Okay.
I don't know the actors.
So Punisher's
Who gives a fuck about actors nowadays?
the actor that plays Punisher, right?
Y'all
He's in the
like-
movie.
y'all
Who does he
like
play?
Look up actors if it's not like immediately like a known face. Like if it's not like
Sometimes,
if
yeah.
it's not like yo Thor is like a new movie. I don't know. I don't even remember his name immediately. I just
Chris
store it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
that's
everybody does it.
cute.
But like,
Yeah.
that's
I could probably name like the Avengers cast.
Avengers, yeah.
Like, but that's it. Like it doesn't extend further. Like I don't know who the fuck Thomas Shelby is. I don't know.
That's what
I don't know who that is.
From the Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. What?
Killian Murphy.
And you do know.
Because I forgot his name.
Fucking old actors like
We
that.
do.
Yeah.
I feel like-
You know the fucking movies and it says starring.
Title, like I look at the picture of what the person
And
is
then
supposed to be,
a lot of those.
like I fucking ignore your real life.
Same thing
role.
with Black Adam. Black Adam starring
But then,
Dwayne Rock.
Exactly.
Right
And then
there.
like all the memes with all the like the sit downs.
But that's what I'm
like,
saying, and that's
Comic-Cons
just like
shit.
those like superstar actors that everyone's like already known because of how.
But
fucking-
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not a superstar actor.
Yes,
He's
he
a
is.
wrestler.
It's
He
a-
became
Fuck up.
a superstar actor.
that doesn't make him not a superstar.
It's like Jack Black, bro.
Just 'cause he started as a wrestler doesn't be shit.
All right,
Joe.
so proper intro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Unpopular Podcast.
Adrian's gonna cut all that bullshit out.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's concept.
We're joined today by Johan and Miguel. Thank you guys for having us on such short notice. We did have another guest lined up, but unfortunately he felt ill. We hope you feel better if you're watching this.
COVID-19. I'm gonna say this.
Just
Yesterday, and I gotta tell you guys, it was only for a little bit. We were hanging out I was at someone's house. We were just chilling.
You tried coke.
No, you fucking
okay.
crazy.
You a crackhead?
I want to, but that's
And you always
another
call me that.
story for another day.
Calls me crazy.
He calls me a crackhead every day.
But no, there was a kid there with
We
COVID,
told.
but he left like that. He left the part, and luckily, my friend, she's like, I have COVID tests. Let's just all take one. Thank
You
God.
test negative?
No, negative. Yeah, all of us.
Alright, yeah.
Thank
good.
fucking God.
Brother.
You?
Fuck that.
I wasn't even there.
Residual contact.
Yeah,
Oh.
hey.
Who gives a
Fuck, COVID's bullshit.
Yo.
I think so too. Bro. I think so too. But
Squeeze.
we made it out. Is what I'm
No, that's
saying.
better.
We made it out the trenches.
Yeah, that's always not bullshit if homie got it, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm not saying
And
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm
It's just
saying
not as
it's
bad
not
as
like
we
the
make
new,
it out.
the new, yeah. You act like, you act like
I mean,
you catch it
low
and die
key-
now. Like
Low key though, but it's hella
in the
painful.
beginning, it was bad.
It's hella
like,
painful.
It is.
Like, and I feel like I still have like residual I can't smell right itis.
Mhm.
And
I never got any of that.
And,
I'm
like,
lucky.
a week after I tested positive, I still had like headaches.
Yeah.
But, like they don't happen anymore, obviously.
Thank
Like
God.
because I would have came back to the doctors.
You
but-
think it has something to do with the receptors, like your sensation
Nah, I just
coming
think-
back?
I just think it was new.
I was
so it
upset
is.
recently
Your
because
your body was just like,
Yeah,
COVID.
they just catch
My
like
brother got
headaches.
like
up, yeah.
a week or two off work, and I'm the only one who didn't catch COVID. For some reason. I'm like,
That's why
why?
you and him. You guys are like,
Chat.
oh, we never caught it. We the super.
No, I
team.
caught
Yeah, but like
I
mean,
caught it before, way earlier
Oh,
in the
you said-
year. But like with my family, like my brother caught it and gave it to my mom, and then my mom.
Oh,
gave
so
it
you guys
to
all
me.
fucked each other,
So
like,
we all,
you
we
piggybacked?
all, we all like,
Oh.
we all got it.
Yeah.
But
Yo.
it happened again recently when my brother got it and gave it to my mom.
Yo, this is terrible.
Well, effect.
You just slowly put the whole family on work.
But my sister didn't get it, and I didn't get it, and I was just like, why? I don't
You
want
want
it.
Yo, because certain
Because the
companies
last time I
pay you.
got it, I was sick for a day. And then, like, good for the rest of it. And I was just off work for 2 weeks. So I was like, let's go.
where I work, they don't pay you if you get COVID anymore. Like
Yeah.
they're done with that shit.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why I was kind of scared too. I was like, because if I had COVID, like, bro, I don't have any more PTO. Like, it's wraps.
Damn.
Yeah. It's the same shit with me. My first time I got COVID was during the Omicron and shit, during like, what was it, December and shit? That's the
Mm.
first
So
time.
that was recently.
Yeah, so that shit caught me off, and then I recently ended up getting it with the stomach bug one, and that shit caught me. Like, I think that was the worst
Okay.
feeling. That was the worst feeling I've ever had, like COVID. Like, I felt like shit. I felt like somebody beat the shit out of me. Like,
Like straight in the abdomen, like
not
Did it
like
hurt?
everywhere, like everywhere. Like, it was bad for like 3 days straight and shit, and like it was bad. It was bad as fuck. I hated it. Like,
Damn, so
I
you were
felt
like,
miserable.
were you like bedridden or?
Yeah, I was like in bed and shit. Yeah, like I couldn't.
Nah, you were like getting up and showering and playing video
he
games.
was for
Nah,
sure
nah.
smoking.
No,
Miguel, I don't believe you.
Nah. Not that that's. I swear to God. Nah, what? I swear to my mother, I wasn't smoking.
Y'all
My
gotta
fault.
make him swear to God. That's funny.
What you believe in?
I'm an atheist.
We're gonna get like a Bible and put your hand on this and swear.
I'll solemnly swear to whatever bullshit God you believe in. I'm sorry, man.
Bro,
I
can we
just
talk
can't.
about how that's bullshit?
I don't want to
In
talk
a
about the
country-
monkeys again.
No, we're in a
Okay.
country that like believes in freedom of religion, but like when we're in court, we all gotta go to this religion and put our hand on the Bible and swear. Like, what if I'm?
I think it's
fucking
because
Muslim?
it's like.
Oh wait, no, they switch it out. It's not gonna be the Bible. if
But
you're
why
like
is
a
it?
different
Why
one.
is it immediately that for though?
Because that's
It started.
just-
That's what a majority
I-
But why
of
do you
it.
have to do any of that anyway?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
what
good
if you
because
just
it's
don't?
predominant
What if you're
area
like,
and
I don't
shit.
believe in any of that? Do I not have to swear on the Bible? If
No,
I'm-
I think it's more just like the idea of like, okay, you're trying to tell the truth and you want to swear.
Yeah, but
onto
if
a-
I say
It's-
I'm
it's-
agnostic,
tell the
do
truth,
they
nothing but
say
the
I don't
truth,
have to
so
swear
help
on
you
the
God.
Bible?
exactly.
It's literally their title, and that's the most predominant shit they have within their region.
All right, but like aside from that, they could swap it out or whatever. But what about?
I
Like,
think
the-
you're taking
the
it
whole-
too serious.
the
I think
whole-
it's just a
Yeah.
bullshit
fuck,
formality.
fuck
Exactly.
This, fuck this government.
I
though.
think it's
That's
just a
bullshit.
bullshit formality.
Man, it's not like you're gonna be at the
It's like-
stand to do that shit.
It's like,
So why
you're
does it
like, why
matter?
do I make an appointment for 4 o'clock at the doctor's and get there and still see him at 5? Like,
Bro,
it's just bullshit.
next
Like-
January- next
But
January
it's not
6th.
just that. Like everything we have, it's like related to our God, like the Christian
Yeah,
God
yeah.
type shit. the
Next
Christian
next
Catholic
January
God.
6th, bro. Johan's
Like,
gonna
even
be
on
right
the
outside
dollar,
the Capitol
even on the
building.
fucking
Rapture,
fucking bills
yeah,
and money,
rapture.
it has the God shit on it and everything. It's like
I don't know. I don't believe in it, so I don't
Why
care.
you got
That's-
Jesus
that's all right.
peas? You don't even believe in Jesus. Come on, Kodak Black's not
I was like, what the fuck is he talking
I didn't even peep that, bro. But you do have a fucking Jesus piece, man.
about? Why do you call it that? It's a cross.
It's a Jesus piece.
I
That's
thought-
gangster
I
Jesus.
saw like a short recently on someone that was like, Jesus had good timing to wait 3 days before he came out.
Why?
Because they were like, if he came out on the first day and he told people that like he died, they would have been like, you were fine yesterday. That's bullshit. I heard that example specifically, and I was like, yo, you're a fucking asshole. Because then the second day, it was like, but it's Saturday, everyone's chilling at home. That's why he picked
Came back
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Like,
The beginning of the week, you know what I mean? Right before the work week starts, or right at the end. It was smart.
the peak before
Yeah,
that.
he's a smart man. He's a smart man. That's why we go to church on Sunday.
Fucking
I don't.
funny shit.
There's some people who go to church on Saturdays.
Why
They're
do they
wrong.
do that?
that's what I'm
They're
saying.
wrong.
Fucking wrong.
That's what I'm saying. It's all fucking stupid anyway. I'm gonna pick it off of a story that somebody came up with a million years ago.
Yeah.
It's all right. I think
Well, that's
I'm gathering
That's the
about
only
things.
no, but you, I
but,
get you.
but that's also the reason why
And
I don't
also,
believe
like-
in any of it.
Also,
because
like the story
there's no
of
way
Jesus
it's
was written down 2,000 years after it actually happened. So it was 2,000 years of folk tale and like spoken.
That's why there's
Yeah.
the BC and
word.
like
the 80s.
AC
So you're
and
like-
shit. There was the
How you gonna
before
take
Christ.
Bro, I give you a fucking story and you go tell somebody else that story, you butcher the fuck out
That's
of
what
it.
I'm. That's what I'm.
Now imagine
that's what
that
I'm gonna
2,000
get to.
years going
Yeah.
forward. like,
That,
and
like,
then it gets
everyone
written down.
that hands it down. Every time that a new issue of that book comes out,
It's a new issue.
like don't they make
Jesus
a new,
Christ number 57.
Don't they make like a new one every year or some shit?
No, it
Not
has been
rewrite
it
but,
has
like,
it has been
Rewritten.
translated
yeah,
a bunch
there
of
you go.
times for sure.
But
Yeah,
that's
there's a
what I.
bunch of
That's what I'm saying.
translations.
So it probably along all those translations lost what its
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, for sure.
Interpretation.
It's lost its original form like
sure,
a
sure.
while ago. So that's why people just been trying to translate what they had
Yeah.
to offer the shit that they had.
It's just the problem is the misinterpretation of what is trying to be written on. You know what I mean? Because there's
Yeah.
some shit that you can get. You read the Bible
And
and
the
you can.
manipulation of what can happen when people in power.
Well, that's
like
what-
the whole fucking king.
That's
king
why like the winners
the
write
king
the book.
fucking
Yeah.
got the book. And,
That's
and
why
they
there's
write
a-
his own bullshit. in it.
There's a thing I was doing a research on because I had an argument with like this Mormon dude outside, and I was telling him there's that like a real like there's that actual the original Bible and shit that like no one has. Like it has the original text that like everybody
That
has.
no one has, but who has it?
It's some fucking museum in Europe and shit.
I know that in the Vatican there
They have a
are some.
library.
They have a library of some missing chapters of the Bible that they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to release for some reason. I don't know why.
Because
the truth.
They have the fucking oldest like scriptures of the Bible is like some scrolls or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name of it was.
They're
That's where-
missing though, right?
that's where
Was
she's
it in the
like-
fucking book, nigga? It was in a scroll, bitch.
They're out to study. I'm pretty sure it's like some Vatican shit. They have a library where you have to like fucking like sawing up and do
Yeah.
crazy shit, like have like
That's why I feel like
access
it starts to
to
get
be able to
ominous,
get
ominous
into it.
and
Just
shit,
to,
and, like,
that's what I'm
Because
saying.
they
like,
want to look through your
and
background
then,
and see
and
where
then they
you
have
come
an
from and
extra
shit.
library in that library that supposedly no one has access to.
Yeah.
Like, just like the
Just
Pope
the
type
Pope
shit.
and like a couple
And
bishops
I'm like,
that are like up
So
here.
what the fuck? Like you're just hiding some
You
secret
can't
ass
gatekeep
history.
knowledge. Like,
I think that's the point. Maybe at the end of the day, maybe God or their version of God isn't even like
What about
good.
the library?
What if
of
like, he's
Alexandria?
just like a bad person that doesn't give a fuck about us? He just created us out of a whim. Like you
you're
don't
gonna
know.
Create enemies.
Yo, if I get sniped, if
All the Christians and Catholics looking at this shit.
yo, next time I see Esbian, he's gonna kill me for saying shit like
I didn't
that.
fucking teach you to say this shit.
He's like the Lord is gonna fucking condemn you.
I showed this to my brothers and they said you're wrong.
There's no way this could be accurate.
Bro, but getting off of
That's not what it says in the
What
Bible.
about the Library of Alexandria in Greece
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever? Like a library that was like burnt down, like fucking. I forgot what date or whatever.
Years
tens of
ago.
it was
thousands.
after Christ, though.
This was the
Although,
like
the
before
Whatever,
Christ.
like
Yeah.
apparently, like they burnt down like fucking tons of scriptures and shit that like they rumored to have been like if that didn't get destroyed, our technology would have been like
Because
way hundreds of years
there
ahead.
there
or
there was
some
shit that
Because people had
motherfuckers.
to relearn a fuck ton of stuff because all that stuff was just deleted.
Yeah, because there was people back in the day
That's
that
okay,
just
indeed.
wanted to
I
kill
don't-
scholars for just their knowledge, for
Yeah.
just knowing so much and so much that could advance their shit that they didn't believe. So back in the day before Christ era, there's just people like, oh, you believe this certain religion? Kill this man.
Well, even scientists too.
Yeah, same thing with
Fuck
science.
you,
You believe this theory?
But the king
He's
added
bubbling
pagan-
something. Kill him.
But the king
Stone
added
him.
pagan religion into Christianity to get paganists to
Yep.
follow into Christianity as well, or Catholicism, or whichever one it was. I forget. But it was one of the two. They added pagan shit. Like that's why that's why fucking the 25th is fucking Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it's a pagan
Jesus
holiday.
Christ's fucking birthday, right? That's pagan shit. That they swapped it to that to get
Krampus.
pagans to want to join their religion type shit. Like it's all
Isn't
it's,
Krampus
it's
or
marketing.
like truly
Religion is
pagan god,
ancient
like
dating.
murders kids.
Saint Nicholas and shit.
Anything that if you're worshiping anything that isn't like a real deity or what they see as a deity, it's a pagan.
That's why I like Supernatural a lot when I was like a kid, because that's when I was getting into like Greek mythology and all that bullshit. And then like I didn't know what paganism at all was, but then I was like monsters and shit. What the fuck? And then
Yeah.
like then I started watching that show, and like they're just creatures that have just been around for so long that people stopped worshiping. So now they have to scrape by fucking murdering two sacrifices.
Yeah, once every 3 years.
Murdering two sacrifices.
Murdering two seconds. I don't make no fucking sense. Have you guys seen? Have any of you seen Thor: Love and Thunder?
No.
So in that movie, not only did they confirm Jesus Christ as a god, and that's the word of God, they
I
did.
believe it.
And
You
they,
mean it's like a character?
I saw.
no, but they talk about
I
it.
saw a clip where like this god became like the god of butcher for killing the first god and shit. You know what I mean? Because like
So,
he
But what are you saying?
disagreed
Like
with him.
Odin,
Let me.
like
I'll explain more or less.
Spoilers for those vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spoilers. So there's Gore, right? You've seen the trailers. So Christian Bale's playing this guy that wants to kill all the gods because he has this connection to a sword that's very like pure evil. And when he was praying to his gods wouldn't answer him.
Heed his call.
And he was a prophet in his
Yeah.
planet.
Mhm.
So they go to this place where like Zeus is there, right? Zeus is the leader of all the gods in all the Marvel universe in the movies. And they're talking about just like random gods. They're talking about Bastet, which is like Black Panther. They talk about Quetzalcoatl, which is like Aztec. And then they mention a god of carpentry. And when you say god of carpentry, like
it makes sense.
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
'cause it's like because when you get down to it, like farmers also worship to like the god of farming.
yeah,
Because it was meant to like signify a good yield. And all that
Yeah.
shit. So I guess for carpenters it's probably like
Jesus Christ.
or some bullshit like.
I
That-
wanna,
yo,
I wanna
you're
go back to
fucked
like the
up.
age of like us all believing in.
I just got that, bro.
Wait, what?
You're a
wrong?
dick.
What did I say?
You said Jesus Christ.
But that's exactly what it is, though. That's the connection.
That's the-
Yeah, that's the connection.
That's I don't think so.
Yeah, it is. He was also a carpenter before he died. According
I
to
hope no one else gets pinned up on our upholstery.
His dad was a carpenter.
No, but he also was a carpenter. And his dad is not
He
even.
got raised. Like
His dad was not even his dad,
Like,
bro.
Oh yeah.
His dad was
Obviously,
God.
fucking God pulled up and fucked
So
his
what
mother
do
in
we
the
what do we
sleep.
really think happened? Mary the Virgin cheated on him?
I think so.
Bro.
You're telling me
She was hoping-
Is that what
The crazy part is my mom was telling me that like God, like Jesus, had his best friend was a whore and shit within the village. Yeah,
Oh.
I forgot her name.
Oh, Mary Magdalene.
Yes, there you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a whore in the village.
And apparently, but this is not confirmed. This is in the lore of Jesus Christ. This is not confirmed. But Mary Magdalene supposedly like they might even be like lovers. Jesus Christ and Mary and a whore.
Yeah,
Was clapping? No way.
I mean, she's the whore.
she's a whore. You know what I mean?
You gotta get your
I royally ask you.
Moving on.
I royally ask you to suck my cock in the name of Jesus Christ.
You will receive many blessings if you do.
Yeah, that royal decree is just like I could give you some blessings. You know.
Let's start going through.
Let's do one every like couple minutes.
Yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
your blessings will rain down upon your
Here's
face.
something that like I wanted to talk about was like during COVID, how was everybody's dieting and shit? You know what I mean? Because everybody had this excuse of like the COVID belly and shit of like shit what people were doing with their money and shit.
I don't
you
know.
what
I had to work through COVID.
yeah, exactly.
I was not relying on stimulant checks that never came because they never came for me.
Oh, but you never did your taxes
Yeah.
on your own. Probably.
Yeah, but I did them the year after.
And you didn't get them either.
But yeah,
Oh, yo,
I'm
what a bunch
shit
of
now.
bullshit. And they were giving they were giving like 5 to some
I think I
people
finished.
that didn't fucking deserve
I finished
stimulus.
it. I'm sorry. I'll go fill it up right now.
Seconds.
You want me to read the first one real quick?
No, not without me here.
Alright.
Brief intermission.
Wait, I know you guys don't watch a lot of, or you haven't watched, but I want to take you to go see this movie, bro, so badly.
Oh,
Have you seen Nope,
Nope.
bro?
gotta see it.
It
I heard
was
it's good.
amazing. It was so
I heard it
good.
was good.
It
I
was
saw
really
some-
good.
I saw like an Instagram clip for the first one where it was announcing. I was like, "That's dope." And then I saw another one that was showing some other thing, and I was like, "This is gonna look too cool."
You have to
I
use
just
your
looked at
phone.
it. Ed's moves away. I was like,
My
"Fuck that."
one. Sorry.
My phone's about to die too. It's on 6.
I just know it's
Better than
very
one.
cool. Going
When you get to 1, I'll probably be at 10, so we can switch.
don't score.
Don't you hate these numbers that try to scam you? Fucking long time no see. Can we have dinner tomorrow? The fuck?
Okay.
Yeah,
That doesn't happen to me.
these fake numbers. That's happened to you, right?
Twice.
But you gotta mess with them though. Just send them like, I'm gonna skin you.
You know, you know that, you know,
You know, I
why
just
you
know
get
that
that shit.
shit. Meet me here.
You know why you probably get that shit? It's probably because you know all the porn websites and probably shit you've ever been on and put your phone protection. It's the reason
No, I wouldn't put
For
a.
dinner, not for a
I would
fight.
never put a phone number on a fucking porn website. You're wild.
What the fuck?
suggesting.
I'm telling you, like, cause you only get fucking shit like that if you ever put your fucking phone number through like some random sketchy site, bro.
I would never would. All right, let me read this.
That's not even it though.
Alright, this is
Your number
unpopular
just gets out
opinion number
anyway.
1.
Popular opinion number 1. I will never tell my kids Santa Claus is real because I don't want to lie to them. I had a conversation with friends and they were talking about Santa Claus and if my kid knows it yet, 2 years old, I will not lie to them. Talking about a imaginary person that will randomly give presents in exchange of good behavior. I do not understand first why kids shouldn't know the presents are from your family and that you actually spent money to them rather than a stranger. Also, you are basically lying to them for some consumerism, and you basically create brats that are only motivated to do good for a present.
That guy just meant that he got a lump of coal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I agree with with pretty much everything except fuck that. Like I want my kid to fucking live through like the
Believe
Christmas
in the
shit.
holiday
I want my kid.
spirit.
I don't also just let him be a child. Like
Yeah,
grow up
I'm
like
gonna
everybody else.
find out
One-
organically.
This
Yeah,
guy
find
saw
out
Santa
organically.
clapping his mom's cheeks
And
and,
then
he's
2,
mad.
I don't want him to be that kid to go to school and then start telling everybody else you're
And then I gotta
and
get
then I gotta
called
go
in.
call all that shit.
You wanna know how I found out Santa was fake, yo? This is during my elementary school year. This is 6th grade. This
Stop.
fucking random teacher in the lunchroom was like, he's like, yo, you didn't know that Santa Claus is fake? And he was telling to another teacher. I overheard it. I was like, Santa Claus is fake. He was like, I was like,
You want to know what it was for me? Dead giveaway at like 7. We had no chimney. Man getting in.
We had the esteem. He was getting in through there.
He
You know
was like,
you know what
was he
gave
coming
it?
through the
You know what
pipes?
gave it away for me? You know what gave it away for me? Waking up at 3 a.m. to go on a car ride to go buy her present.
That's
How old were you?
I was like fucking
Did you get to pick
5.
him out?
Yeah. But like my mom, I was like, we going? I was like, where are we going? It was like Christmas Eve or whatever. It was like night.
She's like, no te preocupes.
my brother was like 3 years older than me. He was like 8. He was like, we're going to buy her presents. So I was like, why? I thought Santa Claus was bringing that shit. He's just like, he don't exist.
Damn. That
And
young.
I was
They
like,
pulled out
damn.
100. Nah, but it was just like,
But like that was me quickly learning that my parents had to pay for their presents.
shit like those were like dead giveaways when I was a kid, especially
It was.
Wait, hold on.
wait.
I filled it up for Johan. I don't feel
sorry.
bad if he doesn't get any.
I got you.
And then it immediately clicked in my head though why every time before it was like maybe we'll wait till Christmas. 'Cause it was like,
I'll
you
go
have
fill it
to
up
save
again,
up
I'm
the
sorry.
money.
I mean, at least she got you presents.
At least she got you presents for sure.
Yeah, but like again, another dead giveaway thing too was like, and this is to get off topic a little bit, but and kind of dark. But like, I knew my stepdad was my stepdad at 7. Like, different last names. I'm not fucking dumb. Like I don't know. Like,
So you were a student.
That shit was just so funny to me. I'm sorry.
that's why. And
Will spit on me.
like, we had like 3 different fucking last names on the mailbox anyway, and I was like, yo, I know
Martinez, Vasquez.
Martinez.
I'm not I'm just making shit up.
Yeah, I was like, should just be one. Like, why is there 3? Like, I was confused that there wasn't even just 2.
But that's the problem with having a kid that actually like analyzes shit.
Yeah, like-
because I was doing that as a kid too. Like I
Why
thought
does
the
he look
same
different
shit
from
about
me?
my stepdad. And I ain't gonna lie. I figured it out. Like my mom tried to reveal it to me at 16. I was like, okay.
That's why.
She's like, I think you're old enough to figure this to find like for you to know this all or whatever.
And
She
you're like,
told me
yo,
about it.
I've been in on this for like 10
And
years.
I was like, yo, for the longest time, I've never felt like he was my dad anyway. Like, we don't even look alike. I just, like, I don't care.
That shit was funny though, because then it was a lot of shit too. Like, I think my uncle tried telling me one time too, and I was like, I know we have different last names. Like, and I told him flat like that. He's like, you're a smart kid. And I was like, okay. It was like because it was. You know how those conversations start, like they try to baby you, calm
Yeah.
you, but then when you hit them with that reaction, they're just like, "Oh shit!" but I think it's that on their part knowing that like, yo, I didn't fucking hide that well at all. Like,
But then-
you thought you were hiding this shit from this kid. The kid was just waiting for you to tell him. Like, they were like, I've been fucking waiting for this day.
I think all that shit.
But it's superficial. Like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's just to keep the child happy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's
that's
why
the
I'm
sentiment.
grateful.
Yeah. You're grateful for that shit. Like the same thing with Santa Claus. Like you want the kid to have this imagination.
I could be one of the kids that are part of that guy on that meme where he only brought McDonald's for his kid instead of all the other ones.
Yeah. And
I could be without McDonald's. But at the same coin, I don't think he should be buying McDonald's.
I'm kidding. What the fuck? They're not his kids.
Yeah, they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
No, the shit that got me mad is that the shorty dead ass fucking threw the cup and the food away.
Yeah,
right
but-
after
bro.
that, yo, like
At least give it to your kid and then have the fight.
Yo,
Like,
but the thing is too is like
the thing that he could have did.
See, I don't feel like he should have I don't feel like he should pay for the fucking kids and pay for their other kids' food.
he should have
But
been smarter. about it. He was just
if I was in that situation,
He-
I would do it though. Just cause,
Yeah.
just because I don't
Fuck that, nigga. Give me my fucking son, nigga. We gonna go on the car. My fucking son, like
we're going
fuck the
out.
kids.
But that's my thing. I would have just taken him out.
oh, yeah.
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
You wouldn't have known what I.
But like if we had like a decent relationship with the whole family when we were together, I'm not gonna just like, all right, now fuck those kids. Like
Yeah.
if when we were together and we were like I was friends with the kids
You're like
too,
you're only being
and
nice
all
to the
that.
kids because you were horny.
Yeah,
Like,
like, but now I'm not nice to her kids after we broke up. It's like that's different.
I mean,
like,
this is-
I would just like I would still try to be.
What do you
nice.
think? I'm trying to raise baby's kids? No.
But it's another thing.
But that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't go all out. I wouldn't take them on the trips too. I would just like, yo, if I'm buying McDonald's, what's 2 other Happy Meals? Fucking an extra $10.
Fuck a Happy Meal. You're only gonna get $1 for a piece of nuggets. Here you go.
Why is a lady with 3 kids looking for other men, and then why is a man looking for a baby mama? Like it just doesn't.
But
Like,
like, I feel like
out
regardless of any of it all, the woman shouldn't have any like saying it because it's like.
Well, there was a lot of people in the
It's
comments
like
that were like,
kids.
"Yo, you should have that energy with those kids' baby dads instead
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like she shouldn't.
instead of the
She
one
shouldn't
that's trying
argue
to do
with
something
him.
for him."
Exactly, she shouldn't argue with him about fucking not bringing extra food for the other kids
I think
when her other baby.
there's a
dad's
little
not
bit of
doing
wrong on both sides, but
Exactly.
for sure, stop looking for bitches to have your
Yeah,
kids that
but
have
people-
other kids.
Yeah, and then people also just like
Don't-
to argue. Like,
Don't
why,
don't
why?
be like One Piece characters and shit where they're raising somebody else's kid while being a deadbeat father to
Yeah,
their own.
like,
Like,
yeah. How you gonna?
how you be a deadbeat to your own kid and then raise somebody else's kid?
Is that not Shanks now too?
It makes sense.
Like
Shanks, Yasop, and yo,
everyone's
Monkey
a
D.
deadbeat
Dragon,
father.
yeah, all of them, yo,
They-
deadbeats.
They try to explain it too by like, oh, I failed with my son, so I want to try with you. It's like, bitch, you can still try. You're trying.
Make it dance.
Santa Claus.
Fatherless activity, bro. Like,
Listen, the Santa Claus thing, I would say, just keep. I think you should just tell them, bro.
I think it should just be organic.
yeah.
personally, I believe in the spirit of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like there's so
Like the
much
family
movies, there's
aspect of
movies,
it,
there's
yeah.
cartoons of it, and it's just like they see that and it's just like, who's that? I'm like, that's Santa Claus.
Santa Claus,
you know?
yeah. Who the fuck is that? Oh, just a man with a beard. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want them to like, experience their childhood because after that 5-year-old,
Because think about it. If you're one of those parents that's gonna take your kids
I
to
was
see
over
Santa Claus.
watching Disney movie, like fucking Christmas movies and shit
Yo,
like
because
that.
for real,
That
like,
shit is like,
for
I don't
me,
give a fuck.
Christmas should probably be over at 10, and then every Christmas you got like $100 budget.
Yeah.
Like,
Or just a bill. Like, just a bill.
Because then I don't gotta worry about fucking like, oh, what's he gonna like? What's all this shit? Like, and then that's it. It'll take care of itself.
The spirit of Christmas should always stay.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Santa Claus to me is a part of that spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, like we'll obviously always do up the tree, but I'm not gonna be like, you better go to sleep early.
Yeah, no.
Like even the Christmas spirit of like leaving the cookies and milk.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
another
I
thing
love that.
like
Yeah.
I used to do shit like
I
that.
haven't done that in
And my
years.
father used to do that shit all the time, take a couple bites, milk. My father drank the whole fucking shit.
I
Wake
think
up.
that's why I don't think anyone wants to eat them shits anymore.
Sick and tired. Every fucking Christmas, the same fucking cookies.
Stupid shortbread, fucking red and green trees. Fuck you.
You just buy cookies you fucking like.
You're buying the cookies because those are the ones that take longer to make.
Bro, just buy Chips Ahoy. Like, bro.
That's what it was. It was a Chips Ahoy,
Yeah.
bro.
Buying Chips Ahoy chewy, you know, for 10 seconds.
Ooh, unpopular opinion, bro. Chips Ahoy
You
better
really
than
gotta keep 'em
Oreos.
up.
That's
Yo,
Depends on what mood I'm feeling.
The three ones,
Honestly,
yes.
it's like how I feel about
I don't
apple
even
juice and
like-
orange
yo, don't
juice.
get me wrong.
Oreos
Chewy,
are
Hardee's, it's fire.
Oreos are ass.
Right? Yes, the
Not
Hardee's
the
is fire.
vanilla
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
Vanilla ones.
The ones that
The
are
golden
the
ones?
golden ones.
The
They're not
Oreo?
really vanilla,
I like
but
those.
like the golden
Yeah.
Oreos hit.
No.
But like I can't eat more
I
than like
almost
two
died
fucking.
on eating one of
I
those.
don't give a fuck.
bro, he ate a
Died.
pack one time. He ate a pack one time. He was like,
What the fuck?
he was in the sugar crash.
I'm sorry, survivor, bro.
I
Don't
just
be like,
don't,
is it a
I just
traumatic
don't like the
experience?
the chocolate taste of the Oreo shit. That shit's just ass.
My thing
The
That shit
Oreo,
fucking-
the black Oreo cookie, I can only eat like 2-3 Oreos, then I'm like, okay, I'm good.
I can only
Yeah,
have
the fucking vanilla
Oreos
one,
and
I
Chips
can,
Ahoy
like-
crunchy if I have milk.
Yes,
Chips Ahoy
exactly.
chewy are the only one I can eat whenever.
I can't.
The
eat
chewy
those.
ones I can eat whenever.
I like the chewies, but the crunchy ones is
Yo,
like you said, with the milk.
I'm telling you guys,
Fire, bro.
I don't know what it's called. I'll find out what it's called. But you guys need to get this machine. It's like $15, and I use it now to make chocolate milk. It's just like Nesquik. Granted, I'm using the Nesquik powder, but it tastes. You guys know what I mean, though, because like it's always tasted like
Like the
regular
bottle. You're
chocolate
saying like
milk.
the
Yeah,
bottle.
like it tastes like it comes straight out of the bottle, like the foaminess and all that shit.
The thickness.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Because I froth it. That's what the machine is. It's a frother, and I put it in that machine.
It's the coffee thing that has like a little stick.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
a
Little
spinny. It just like vibrates and spins.
I pour in a little bit, like dead at like I put in the powder and then like a shot of milk, stir all that shit up, and then put in a little more milk again, and then top it off again, and it's just beautiful.
isn't it crazy how we make that shit now? But when I was a kid, we used to have the powdered iced tea, bro. I just put like 10 gallons of powder.
Oh, yeah.
And just, like,
How did you not feel
this much-
all that?
I did.
Are you doing that to yourself on purpose?
Bro, and I would drink it, and then I would drink the powder top. Eat that shit.
What are your problems?
That was good, bro. Just extra sugar. That's all it
Yo,
was.
did you guys have any like juices that you hated as a kid?
Oh yeah, I can say that this is gonna be like one of the most. I hated grape, fucking like grape Kool-Aid or just any grape
Yes,
flavor.
What's wrong with you guys? Why do you hate the grape flavor?
Yo, I'm sorry, yo, like it was just nasty, bro.
Fuck y'all.
Yo, I don't care. That shit was.
Grape is dog.
I fucking hated Sunny D. Not because of the flavor, but because of the
You know what?
the teeth fucking.
It was like pure
dumb
acid at that
shit.
point.
Yeah, it's just acid with sugar. That's all.
And it's like
it is.
I
I like
drink
them.
fucking orange
I like
orange.
some.
I like
Bro,
them,
that's my shit.
but then I tried to go back to them recently, and I hate them.
Like exactly.
So now I understand, but I don't know why I liked them as a kid.
But I
But
don't know.
like drink
And I
drink
remember
a cup
not
of Sunny
hating
D and like rub your teeth together. It's like
Mm.
exactly like it's, drinking
Bad
something
reaction.
shouldn't
It's like
give you that
it's
reaction.
like when you bite aluminum. It's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mm. Now
You
you
want a cut on your lip? It would just burn it.
Oh yeah, Tampico for me, bro.
Tampico
Poor
got
man's
cold.
Tampico is like poor Sunny D to me.
Yeah.
Nah, Tampico's just literally just grab, literally like half of the bottle is just literally just
Yo,
sugar.
don't,
Straight sugar.
don't disrespect my culture. Don't disrespect
10%
Nar like
juice?
that.
And listen,
Yo,
I know.
in
I
DR,
know.
I have memories of me being. I don't know why I have memories of this because I was in DR when I was like,
Because that one was
But-
there.
like, at like 3 years old. Fucking, they have like pouches of Tampico. It's not even. It's not even.
Like the Kool-Aid pouches, right? Like,
Yes,
Were they
but
clear?
no. It's like
It's a
like,
bag, bro.
like,
It's just a bag. It's a Ziploc bag with juice and ice, bro.
Kind of like that, but it's got even a Ziploc bag.
street
They
vendors.
have like machines to like properly like seal them, but like they just fill it up with fucking Tampico. It has the Tampico logo and everything. I don't know why they sold them in bags. And you could grab it like this, and it was like the ice cream. The ice creams, fucking the mamacitas like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like a mamacita. That exact fucking.
Are those
cereal.
nasty
It's wider.
ass sticks?
Yes.
I fucking hate those, bro.
They're so
I
good.
tried like 3 of them as a kid. Maybe I'll try them again as an adult. We'll see. But every single one I had tastes like pure ass.
I only like the tamarindo ones. So she's a
Yo, those are fire. Those are the best ones.
But like it's in that same material, that same type of bag, but it's a little wider, and it's just fucking filled with Tampico juice, and they
Bro.
usually fucking sell them in DR.
But why-
I don't know why I have a memory of walking into a store and just fucking grabbing one off like a joke. It's just like a little.
Why are they put ice in that bitch if the Tampico never gets
It
cold?
never
bro?
does.
It does not freeze.
Yo,
Yo, you can put it in the freezer and it's room temperature Tampico all the time. I'm not drinking room temp Tampico.
you clearly never had an actual freeze that works properly.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
Frozen Tampico.
Me and
where
him.
it comes out like a slushy, that shit is
Alright,
fire.
bro.
All right, we gotta buy
It's like
Tampico
fucking
for a
ice
video
cream.
and put it in the thing.
Yo, and Tampico's
The pink
cheap.
one-
It's like $1.
I'm not saying it's expensive.
It's just that's the thing. Like it's
The
cheap,
pink
but
one
that's
and
what
the
you're
mango
getting.
one are
You're getting cheap shit. Like I don't want cheap shit, bro.
Getting your money's worth.
It's like it's cheaper than milk, bro.
Yo, for real, bro. A gallon is
For a
cheap.
gallon, it's literally
It's like $1.10, bro. $1.10.
Why is it competing with water?
Because we're trying to get diabetes for that.
Price, bro.
Bro, even Arizona gallons are more expensive than that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
Arizona.
one Arizona can or a gallon of Tampico? I'm getting the Arizona.
Bro, if you go to DR, they have that shit coming out the faucet.
Now-
Yeah.
It's brown Tampico.
Now, here's the main
They
question,
probably
bro.
got kegs though.
What's your favorite Arizona flavor?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
It used to be watermelon when I was a kid.
It used to
but
be mango, but now I drink the mango shit, and it's just like
I never
taste
drank the
overly
watermelon.
too
It was
much.
always the strawberry kiwi for me. It was strawberry
That's
kiwi
good
and
too.
then the macho mango and shit. Macho,
For me-
macho mango was when I was
Yo, when
smoking.
you gave me that strawberry kiwi with vodka, that was great.
Strawberry kiwi Snapple is better than I think than the Arizona one.
I never fucked with Snapples because I just like I didn't like
I
having
used to
glass.
fuck with strawberry kiwi Snapple, but then they changed up
the bottle.
everything.
Yeah, the bottle is different now. It's not glass, straight
It
up
also
plastic.
tastes different
It
now
does
in the
taste
bottle.
different. It does.
Yo, here's an unpopular question. Yo,
I liked it when it was
the
glass.
school like the school little calf, how they did little snacks.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about those cookies? Were they valid or no?
They were hella valid, bro.
Yeah.
They were
It's the M&M cookies.
Bro, and he still eats them.
Yeah,
They're so
fine.
soft. They're like chewy chips Ahoy. My God.
Yeah, you know what you gotta do?
What?
Put them in the microwave.
Microwave up.
Bro, that was McDonald's.
Yo, we would
Yo,
I would buy 15 packs.
You wanna do that, sorry? Fucking with your Henry fucking me over.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Hot ads.
listen, because then not that it has a follow up story, but it has like a fuck you at the end. Like I came out on top. But basically, we were just working at McDonald's one night. We were both working the drive through. And there was this girl named well, I don't want to say her name again. We'll call her Y for now on because she's that petty. She'll probably say some bullshit. I don't care either way. I just don't like her voice. She just always had an attitude problem.
Shout out to the white girl, you a bitch.
She hated doing shit that she had to do. So all I had asked her, because she was next to the microwave, was, "Hey, could you put these cookies in the microwave for me, for the guest?" And granted, the guest was being annoying too, but like, you guys worked in fast food service. The guest is always right, whatever. And this was the third time that he asked.
And just to make him get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, this was the third time that he asked to heat him up. She put it in for like the longest time that time.
She put them
And
up 2
burnt
minutes.
them.
Yeah.
So because I wasn't grabbing it on like that. I grabbed it by the corner and I gave it to him. And then I closed the window because I just think that's it, because that was the last item. And then he starts knocking on the window and I open it and then like he says some shit. He's like, "Yo, you think it's a fucking joke?" And then like he throws it through the window at me. And that's when I get tight. And I'm just like, I don't know. I kind of forget what happens, but I think it was you or William that ended up like cutting in and they're like, "What happened? What's wrong?" And then I just got tight because then he explained that like the cookies were burnt. And in my mind, I was like, "Yo, fucking yo, Hendry, bro." Like, it just like the whole thing just didn't have to happen because of her. And then so I'm mad about it. Whatever. He ends up driving off that night. Whatever. We'll forget about it. Literally the next day, or maybe 2 days after, we're walking up. Literally, if you were to walk up from this block towards the high school, on the left-hand side, on that corner before you cross to the high school, someone was pulling into their garage. And they didn't want to get out to open their door or whatever the fuck, or something was like fucking stuck. And they were just like, "Yo, can you help me out?" And at first glance, I didn't know who it was, and I was just like, "Whatever, I got like 30 minutes before school," and I did it. And then they saw him, they're like, "Yo, come here, thank you, bro," and whatever. And then I saw his face. It was the same fucking guy. And he goes, "Yo, you got a familiar face. Why do I feel like I recognize you from somewhere?" I'm like, "You're the asshole that threw cookies at me the other night." And then I kept walking, and he just was like he just had a face like,
that's karma, yo.
It's like
it's fucking emotional karma right there.
Because it's like now you know that I'm a genuinely good person because I just went and fucking helped you for no reason, and now that I made the connection that you're asshole caca face, now you want to be like. Oh, man, it was probably fucking contemplating in his driveway for like 10 minutes. Like, damn.
Fuck that guy.
Because then probably after that was like, "Yo, he's going to school. I was a minor that I threw cookies at." What the fuck?
Yeah, and he was like a 34-year-old.
Yeah, and then he tells me,
like, he probably sat down to contemplate.
This is what got me tight that morning, because then he was like, "Oh, my fault, bro. It was because that was the first time I was meeting that shawty I was with."
Oh yeah, you told me.
And I was like, "Yo, are you fucking dead ass?" Like, I didn't say anything to that, but I was just thinking in my mind. I'm like, "Yo, what a bitch, bro. Like, what a bitch."
You know,
the type of people who, like,
you know what? I'm kind of intrigued. I didn't know that y'all would heat up cookies for people and shit. Like, I mean, y'all, I don't know this shit. That's crazy.
I'm not trying to sound rude, but like,
No.
when I say people like you, I don't mean like anything by that. But like, there's certain people that we didn't tell because we knew they'd come around and ask all the time. The same way we didn't tell everyone that we had the fingerprint for discounts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because then they're fucking Miguel and
Miguel Jr.?
Lugo.
Oh yeah, Lugo.
And then who else? Like Gary. I used to hear him when you were dealing with him. He'd be like, "You're not gonna give it to me?" I'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, it's not even that it sounded funny, because everyone else was laughing, but to me it was a joke. Blow our cover.
We would give it to a lot of people, but it's like
scream pause right after.
No, that was before the pause thing.
You give it to me. You can't say this shit without pause.
what's the
Alright,
next
time to move on to the next one.
Well,
The
no,
next
now we're
unpopular
out of pause
opinion.
days.
No,
We can't pause anymore.
I initiated.
People shouldn't preach to others to not start smoking or vaping. People are allowed to make their own decisions. You'd have to be blind.
Stop that shit, bro.
You'd have to be blind to not know the negative effects of vaping or smoking. It's still that person's decision. There is nothing wrong with somebody deciding to start vaping. Deciding to start vaping because they think it would be fun, which it is, to blow lemon-flavored clouds all day long. Nothing wrong.
No, that's what you said. The guy who wrote the post.
Nothing wrong with somebody deciding to smoke cigarettes because
He's taking a double fat rip.
because they love how people look when they do and want to do it too. It's their decision as a grown adult to stop handling them like they want to try heroin.
He's
he's saying like people like the whole radioactivity shit. Like, oh, because you do that, you're fucking crackhead
Drug
galore.
addict.
Like,
You know,
how do you feel, Mr.
I feel like doing that just like
Honestly-
ostracizes people and then eventually leads them to becoming that.
Exactly.
to each their own at the end of the day for what people want to do. But like honestly, there's some people who like smoke cigs and then they choose vaping as like as a different resort than actually like wasting fucking $10-12 on a whole pack of cigarettes and be gone in 2 days. Where you can just buy a vape, have it last for like a week or two.
Some
and
people
then
finish
buy-
it that day.
Yeah,
I
there's
used
some people who
I
can.
used to
Yeah.
have a guy who would go through 3.
a day.
Yeah,
Pods?
he would tell me no, 3 packs of cigarettes.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
And he,
my father
he-
was gonna go 4 2-pack.
One day he saw me smoking my thing, and he had a vape, and he was like, "Oh, I just got onto this because I was smoking 3 packs a day for like 2 weeks." And then he was just like telling, like then he got into why.
Like, bro, you're still dying.
Exactly.
There's no difference.
Nah, but like, cause there's a difference when the vape. Cause I remember there was a vape shop down in like Jersey City by oh my god, I forgot the name of the one spot, Roombas and shit.
Rumba Cabana?
Yeah. So there was a vape shop there, and I used to cop like my vape shit, and I used to talk to the dude because he was like, "What type of oil do you want?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a non-nick one, and then there's a nick for those who smoke cigs and shit." I was
wow.
like, yeah, because there's a difference between the oils. He's like, yeah, he's like, you smoke cigs? He's like, nah. He's like, then you want the non-nick one and shit, the non-addictive, because he's like, those who smoke cig, you want to get the nicotine one and shit, just so you can get that feeling that you're smoking a cigarette. I was like, that's disgusting, but I get it. You know? Like, I get it though, you know. So I told him I just want a vape to just look like a douchebag and shit, you know. What I
You
mean?
know, it's crazy how the one thing I don't like about the vaping is the flavors because it does kind of entice kids to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I don't. Yeah.
Nah, but they shouldn't tell them
It
either.
tastes like
because
fruity pebbles.
if these kids are gonna do it, they should learn from their stupid decisions too.
I guess I
That's why I
respect that.
understand Juul, but I don't think banging all of them and all the flavors on anything should be a thing because it's like I never as a kid was advertised by any of the actual vape products from those like
That's
actual
what I-
vape
yeah, me
machines
neither.
and
Like-
shit. Any of that stuff, you don't advertise that. Juul was putting advertisements on like fucking.
I know it's not natural, but
Every
that's why it's
grocery
like low-key
store, you
natural
can see that
selection.
shit with colors.
Like the people
And that's
who,
why I said
the
I'm
people
okay with
who,
it.
the people who OD and wall out, eso ellos lo van a morir.
Yeah.
Because
And
they-
that's it. Like
the fucked up part around here is that so many kids, like even like before reaching high school, they have access to this shit, which is fucking insane. There's just some like,
But that's
and
what I
don't
mean,
mean
too.
I don't mean to be stereotypical. Some of these like halala BB motherfuckers don't ID these kids. Yeah, it is. I swear to God,
And that's
all
why I
the
say
big
at the
shops-
end of the day, I don't think you should blame the fucking company. Maybe Juul for like doing the advertising.
There's
and
just-
shit. Don't advertise, just sell or whatever, because you're gonna get subbed.
that's
by the
exactly how the
who go to your
fucking
thing.
people at those grocery stores think. I
But-
just
but-
know.
literally,
But then that's the
people-
problem. Like the
the
grocery
good
guys,
margin of people
are
who's getting
the
sold
ones who
this shit is
sell everyone.
teenagers.
That's
It's
true.
not even
No.
adults, it's teenagers.
But bodegas everywhere now.
Yeah.
They're all selling pipes and hookahs. The one across the street, directly from the high school, in the windows.
Yeah.
You don't even see snacks anymore.
No, just
And it's just straight up
bongs.
hookahs and bongs and pipes
Yeah,
and
perfect.
grinders. Like you couldn't get more fucking obvious about
Which
it.
is like, it's okay, and I respect that him saying that. Yeah, you shouldn't bug people, but kids is a different story. Then we should separate the two because
Yeah, because you like, but it's marketed.
yeah,
Like, and
It is a little bit
and it really is because it's like to your favorite YouTubers doing it, like
Yeah.
whatever the fuck,
Your
and
favorite rapper.
you
artist.
can rap everybody.
and that's
But then
why,
you don't care.
yeah. But that's what it is.
But
some
yeah.
people do care. A lot of people look cheap. That was beauty.
It's a big one, bro.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
No, because I remember when Juul came out at the middle school, they showed us a presentation on like why you shouldn't smoke it, and they showed us a picture because one of them blew up in a kid's face.
That's why I'm also saying.
Oh shit!
Me and my friends were laughing at it because like, what an idiot!
Yeah.
That's why I'm also saying like, Dare low key put me on. What is this thing that makes me feel better when I'm upset?
Dare put me on this shit when the officer was like, "Weed isn't bad; it's good for you." And I'm just like, "That's not something you really tell a kid in the the sixth grade." You know, he was
Don't do this.
He's like, "It's only good for you at a certain age."
You think you're making it better by like, yeah, let's introduce it first. We'll get ahead of them.
Yeah, but then he was
That's
But
how
then-
kids
But they
learn,
also
bro.
introduce it in like the dumbest age. Like we're at sixth grade, 5th grade, like
With cartoon characters.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
impression of
And then by the time we're actually gonna do it, we have already forgotten half that their bullshit. And
Yeah.
and the only thing we remember is the fact that drugs exist, and we're already depressed in
Yeah.
high school.
Think about
or
like,
whatever, so we end up
all the
fucking doing
movies
it.
though that's been shown in cartoons that like showed that and then showed like the stereotypical pothead of like, hey man, I got the munch.
Yeah, for real. Like, when have you ever seen an aggressive high person in like a TV show?
Yeah,
Look
like
at
they
the
always
Shaggy.
showed the
like on,
children,
like, on
Shaggy,
on
bro.
Mead. Like,
Shaggy, for a fact was high 24/7.
always snacking with his dog.
Was talking to his dog like
He's literally so
Flowers
high,
on the
he
van.
talks to his dog
Think
and
about the
eats
movie,
dog
the
snacks.
Scooby Doo movie, the live
yeah,
action
the
one.
hidden
Remember
dog
when he
thing.
smelled the crowd and shit? He's like, my dude. Like even his outfit, he was dressed like a boy. Had the brown suit.
Like a
Yo,
blunt.
watch the movie again. That's the blunt. I swear to God. He talked about it in the interview
like,
too.
Daddy the blunt.
you know originally they were gonna make them potheads. Like James Gunn wanted to make them real potheads and also investigating and shit just to make a spin
Hot
on it.
boxes of mystery van.
You remember that scene
Yo,
where
that would be
When they
a
were
dope,
cooking
like
the van.
comedy spin-off. Was like redo Scooby Doo, but like they're all just like crackheads and potheads.
Their interpretation.
There's no
Scooby
ghosts.
snacks
They're
is
just
edibles.
saying things
It's edibles,
because they're
yeah.
high.
Yo, you can't tell me not that literally the Scooby snacks is just literally a version of edibles. That's what it was. It's just edibles.
Yo,
No,
we
I
gotta
just
do
think he's just so high. He's eating dog snacks.
Real quick, just because you brought it up, the Scooby snacks were like top tier snack as a kid.
That-
Like I
the
eat that
ones,
now.
right?
I've never had them.
Yo, they're
You're
god.
missing out, bro. The gummies, the Scooby Doo gummies, bro.
At this job, when we used to
Well-
have the snack cart, I'd order them bitches. I started, and I didn't care if anyone else got them.
Because you were the one
For
taking
me,
them off.
like, fucking.
No, and next time on next podcast, I'll bring them.
Scooby snacks?
I will bring some gummies.
Yo, though, but the Scooby Doo gummies were the
So-
best ones, bro.
So like I like the Scooby. I like
He's gonna
all of
turn it
them.
into a mukbang.
Scooby.
Look at what happened with last podcast. I brought food. I brought
but I wasn't
He's already burping on it. He should.
But it's just. But
I
now-
can't, bro. We should do one so you can. Yo, I want you to chug a whole fucking cup of soda. Like, but we gotta
Okay.
get you a tall boy.
Not a soda. He's chugging Tampico, bro.
I need soda so I can hear a 3-minute long burp.
I know, over the years, I can't drink more than like a glass of Tampico. That's too much. That
Bro,
gets straight.
You
through
can
the
see it's
sugar, bro.
thick.
Yeah,
Like, you can see the
it's
thick.
so
Careful,
bad.
your stance
So
on it
bad.
is deteriorating.
I'm a hardcore Tampico.
But that's why it's worth it, because you can buy a gallon and it'll last you forever. You don't want to drink it.
You know, yeah, that's why. Because you don't want to drink.
No, because it tastes fire and you only drink a cup and you're like, I'm fucking satisfied with all that sugar.
Yeah, like, you finish the
Nobody
cup,
wants to drink it. The
Get
gap
the
is
dopamine
like
anymore.
brown and whatever, because nobody touches
Get
it.
the ultimate dopamine.
How do you guys feel about? Did you guys ever get hit with like apple cider when on New Year's as a kid?
Yeah. The sparkling ciders.
Well,
Shit.
I like.
My mom
I like.
made
I like
me
sparkling
apple cider was dog shit.
I like apple cider.
I never had the apple cider, but well, actually, I had that shit is dog shit.
Bro,
Well, I've had.
It
like,
depends on what it
sparkling
is, though. You know what I mean?
cider
Like in the
and shit.
brand.
That's the best
of
one.
it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one tastes so fire. My mom used to give me that, and I used to like.
I know it was awkward.
why huzzah, bro?
One of my New Year's at like my aunts or
Good
uncles
evening.
when I was like young, and I won't tell them, but like yo, I accidentally downed like 4 Jello shots, not knowing what they were.
Oh shit.
Because they just had trays and trays, and they were waiting for the ball to drop to take them out. And I had taken 4, and then I told my brother. He was like, "Yo, you're fucking crazy." he's like, how could you not tell? They didn't taste different. I'm like, no, I just and they were dead ass Jello shots. Like the cups were this
Yeah.
tall, so it's like I didn't have time to taste anything. The shits were down.
You mentioned that. I remember like my first time I ever had Jello shots, and it was the same day I also had
That's
eggnog
actually
too.
probably.
Yo, eggnog.
Fucks you up.
Yo,
It's
eggnog went
alcoholic.
down so smooth when I was drinking it that I didn't realize because I took a sip of someone's cup because I was thirsty, and yo, I downed that whole shit. And yo, my father showed me. He's like, yo, you know what you just drank, right? I was like, no, it's eggnog. I was like, more. And he's like, no. Like, I was like,
eggnog's not bad. I think what you actually got.
It was like liquor.
Was,
but
but there's a drink.
Coquito.
There you go.
Coquito.
Then that's like pretty mixed with eggnog. Yeah.
Yo,
Not
coquito.
Dominican, but like Hispanic.
It's
eggnog.
a Caribbean thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Puerto
fine.
Ricans and Dominicans, yo. Coquito is so good.
They're scamming you.
The bottles,
Yeah.
they're expensive as fuck.
They
For how
scam you
much
when
there
you buy them.
is,
My mom. That's why my parents don't buy them. My
You-
mom likes to go make them.
it's a once in a while.
It's better
Yeah,
to
exactly.
make it yourself.
They make it. They make it
Bottle?
yourself, and that shit is fire.
Barely liquor in that shit.
But you know
bro.
what's the funny thing? Why I still don't drink alcohol? Because even in that, I taste it.
What do you mean? Oh, you don't like
Even-
coquito because of the
Even
alcohol?
that, even that, I taste the alcohol.
You don't
I
like the
love
like you don't like that
alcohol.
burning
You just
sensation.
don't
Yeah.
like the flavor.
There are certain
It's the flavor.
coquitos that it's
I like
more
the flavor of everything of the
overpowering
coquito,
than
but I can
eggnog
taste
is.
the
Yeah.
I can taste the alcohol in everything. Like
My-
it's robbing alcohol.
my-
That's why I fucking don't drink.
My sister
I don't know how Jello shots would go down though, because
Yo, honestly,
that
Jello,
might work because I wouldn't.
the Jello shots that I had, I tasted it because it was fucking.
I had blue raspberry ones, so they were like
Nice.
sweet. You're gonna go for 3?
Yeah.
Is your phone about to die? I can switch.
It is. It's on 4.
Oh, you still okay?
It went down 2%. How much did I get?
You know my
Yeah, it went to
charger.
40.
My charger is retarded, so I like bend it in a certain way.
We're at an hour too, so a little bit after this, like 15 minutes.
You just said double hit.
Yes.
You guys are weird.
It's the Nick, bro. It's good. It's good. I swear to God.
Orange ice and
Yeah,
ice
and
grape.
yeah,
that's a
Why
good
are
combo,
both
too.
of y'all with ice?
Those are the best ones.
Fuck the
I
ice.
don't really do
hate-
ice. I just smoke it because
I
it's
hate
like
the
fucking.
ice shit, bro.
You gonna take a
It
hit?
always tastes like
Bro, you
tastes like.
fuck you beat.
And then no, it's like at the end of the good tasting flavor. Let's like just give you a little
What's
fucking
that?
Speed cola.
for no reason. Like why do
I
I?
was
need
just
that
playing
shit?
Black Ops today
Like, I
too.
just
That's the
fucking-
funny part.
Bro, Black
I
Ops
love
3.
the podcast.
Black Ops 3 is coming back, bro. We're playing a bunch of zombies and people on it. Fucking
Is this like the actual?
It doesn't
Like,
make
is this
sense.
an actual drink?
I got it at Comic Con.
Oh,
yeah. Some
Well-
people you make it.
Drink it.
oh, but
Drink
like
it. Drink
how-
it. Open it now.
how old is
Go,
it?
Go.
It's
Don't drink it.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's old. Bro.
Oh yeah, I can tell because of like the disc.
No, they
No, that's
they
how they
put
make
that.
it.
They put that, and they added like garbage in it. You know, they make it like look fucking old.
Garbage.
Like, for real, they make it look that old. It was dope. They had that. They had everything. I think.
No,
And-
they only had they had this and
Juggernaut, right?
yeah, quick revive.
I immediately know that you guys
Yeah,
are
look at
like
the main
dead. You guys are gonna get like hard for this this topic.
Ew.
Because like you guys agree with this shit the most. Like so it goes. If you were speaking to me when I have headphones on, I'm gonna ignore you. There's a reason why I'm wearing noise canceling headphones. Maybe I don't want to listen to you. Maybe I want to listen to my music in peace. If you start talking to me while I obviously have headphones on without trying to get my attention, I'm gonna pretend that I can't hear you or turn up the volume. I did not fuck with people like
See,
in high school at all, so that's why I always had that thing blasting.
I kind of agree, but also like you're just an asshole.
Yeah, that's where that means you are an asshole.
I agree. I agree.
I-
100% agree. I have headphones in.
Only
But
did
then
it to
my
select
thing
a
is,
few.
I don't like wearing over ear headphones.
Yo,
So it's never
over your
obvious.
head.
But that's why I'm like I can't be an asshole because I never have over ear headphones and I
Yeah.
have such fucking long hair. You can never see when I have earbuds.
But that's
in.
why our hair was the noise canceling. Like, it was the dampener. Like
That's I also had the bands over, so I'm like I'm obviously not trying to look at you too. like,
that shit
but
was
it's like
But like, yo, I'd blast music and go to sleep in classes, bro. Fuck you, man. I don't care about learning.
You were listening to the Arthur theme
Yo,
song
talking about to roast them. I was like, yo,
why did our theme song?
because you
Oh,
look like
yeah.
Arthur.
yeah.
I don't-
He's just fucking naming random cartoons. Like next he's gonna go with
Nah,
Caillou,
he
like-
dead ass looked like Arthur, and I told him in a class one
That shit was
time.
hilarious. He was so happy about it. Too. He was like, yo,
Yo, he
man.
didn't think I'd do it.
we were like telling him like, yeah, you're not gonna. He's like, yo, Jimenez, you look like Arthur, bro.
Yo, but like, not that I was like the smartest kid, but like I was just always talking, like, or I was always responding or answering. So like we just had that chemistry, I guess, because like there were times where like maybe I'd fuck something up, and it's like, yeah, so you think next time about answering quick, you know? I'd be like, yo, Jimenez, you're really testing.
And Jimenez would just be like,
But that's why.
Moving on.
That's why I feel bad for teachers now because you can't even joke with students like that anymore. Like now I think
This
these
new
teachers
Gen Z
like that
people,
are answering fast, like so sensitive, making no
That's
problem,
why-
causing their parents.
that's why
Did you
teachers
just call
fired.
me she? Did you misgender me?
Yo, but that's why having old teachers was kind of dope.
Yeah, because they didn't give a fuck.
They didn't give a fuck.
They're like, yo, Mr. York.
Did any
That's
of
why
you-
I hated fucking algebra, because Mr. York was like, yo, you can all learn off computers. One day, someone had an argument with them. They're like, I'm retiring in 2 years, so you can either hit me or you can leave my class. I was like, yo, this guy has the biggest balls ever, bro.
Because these kids will hit them too.
But he didn't care. You know, it's like,
It was the same shit for boys, yo. There was people who would argue with boys, and boys was like, yo, I don't care. He's like, I'm literally like, after the school year, he's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm not even gonna be teaching. He's like,
That was
"You give a
literally
shit."
his last year too.
Yeah.
Because what pissed me off the most, because I'm like, so many people started so many problems. You fucked out the studio for the whole fucking year.
I
It's
go
your
fuck.
fault.
I go fuck. I go
you saw the
fuck.
podcast?
You know, I knew the fucking story the day it happened. Maybe I saw the podcast. I didn't even need to. I was there. I was upset. And it was blamed on some like Hispanic kid.
Lamar Peoples.
But like,
And they didn't snitch on you, bro. They're
No.
fucking dope, bro.
Because I knew Lamar since like elementary school. That's
But like
why.
the thing was that he didn't even smoke in the studio either.
He
Exactly.
was smoking outside
He
and then
went-
he went in.
Before coming to the studio,
It was in the
his
bathroom.
dumbass went to the bathroom on like the 3rd floor and just took a pipe hit. Not even like hitting a pen or anything.
No, it was
His
a
pens
bong.
don't really hit. Oh, you're even crazier than that.
It was literally a
You brought a
bong.
bong to school.
No, but that's what the thing too is that he said it trailed. It wasn't even that he like smoked in there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
And I kept on asking everybody for like cologne or like even perfume. I even asked some chicks and nobody fucking has.
but
Like,
your dumbass really
and
went
I asked
smoked
every
the bong without
pothead.
having
I asked
balls
every
to cover
fucking
it up.
pothead in school. I was like, you mean to tell me you don't have no fucking cologne on you, knowing
It's
damn
like,
well
yo,
that you
because
just
they were
skipped?
smart enough not to fucking shit the bed in the yard.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
like-
the cleaning ladies, they didn't have Febreze or anything.
I don't
Come
know.
breeze me, bitch.
No, but
she like when she heard about it, like in the faculty room, she would have like made.
it's funny because
connection.
right
Like,
after boys' class, I had Mr. Cabrera, the art teacher and shit, and like he smelled me. He's like, you smell like skunk.
Like, that was just so stupid.
That's
You
your-
brought a fucking bong to school. What? And so
I
you're
don't
walking
fuck-
around school. Although it
That's
happened later on in the day too. So like, so for half of the
this
day,
happened.
with a
This
bong in
happened
your
during
backpack.
what the 3rd semester of
I
school.
was see,
Was
I
it
like
last
and dislike
bong?
the teachers that knew
Yeah.
you were
How
high.
was you're the whole day trying to be careful not breaking,
No,
not drop
I
your bag.
no,
or
I
anything.
didn't give a fuck. Like as much as it was glass, I'd still like drop my bag on the floor. and
Bro,
fuck.
my bong, I put it in a backpack covered in fucking bubble wrap and everything. Put it and dropped it half a fucking like 6 inches and it broke immediately. So like,
Probably
I'm
hit
just
the
surprised
weakest-
he lasted
weakest-
a whole
the
fucking
weakest
day.
point.
That was just fucking ceramic bong. A tile.
Shit was fucking stupid.
How long are we at?
But what the headphones thing, yo, honestly, there's people like there's even teachers who try to talk to me about it. Mind you, I remember I was doing my work. I put on my headphones. You'd be like, take that off. I was like, I'm done with my work. They're like, oh, that don't matter. I'm just like,
We can do the outro now. I appreciate you guys coming.
Word. Last second too. I'm sorry that we kind of
Yeah.
had you like that. It was
You better be sorry.
We're not. We're gonna do another podcast with you guys downstairs. All right,
okay.
Memo, edit this out. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
We appreciate it.
We're gonna do some things. We're gonna cut and just end it right there.